welcome. Hello. How are we doing, Jakey? Welcome to this live stream. My name is Mike. Thanks so much for tuning in. Apologies I was late. I just had to see to my cats. Apologies I was late. Thank you for the 31 months, Jakey. It is. I don't know what people are talking about this morning. Being crazy. Welcome in. Apologies I'm late. I had to see to my cats this morning. They were being little buggers. They were like destroying stuff, and I think they were a little bit. They'd knocked their food over, so I was cleaning that up. But then I was like, right, I'm gonna do a little while I'm here. I'm gonna change the water while I'm here. I'm gonna make myself a drink and give Inky an ice cube while I'm here. And then I was like, oh, it's 20 to 11 already. So apologies I'm late. Thanks so much for popping by. I hope you're all doing well. Come in and say hi. It's the Wednesday stream. Generational stream, I would say, today. I'd say it's going to be generated. They're going to talk about it for centuries, this stream. Every Wednesday. You know? They're going to be like, every Wednesday, that guy went live for free. And they'll be like, talking about the annals will be mentioned in this stream. So welcome in, hello, come in, grab a drink if you haven't already. I'm drinking G Fuel, !G Fuel in chat. Today I'm drinking Hype Sauce, which is a very nice flavor. It's raspberry lemonade. It's very, very sick, very nice flavor, very cool tub. Raspberry lemonade, very tasty. That's what I'm drinking today with a little bit of ice. So how are we doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Looks like chat's not working today. Chat's not working today. It's just, I've noticed, it's just Wednesday mornings it doesn't work. Consistently, Wednesday morning it doesn't work. So I'm going to have to contact them and be like, hello. Every Wednesday morning I go live at 10:30 sometimes. It says connected, and then no chat will appear. So, my apologies, everyone. My apologies, everyone. G Fuel, because Tesco own brand juice isn't as catchy. It's also... That's what we say to that. We drink G Fuel in this house! !G Fuel. Come on, mods. Spam the link. !G Fuel. So welcome in. How have you been for the past 2 days? What have you been up to? What have you been up to, chat? I've been building some gunpla. I've been building some gunpla, chat. Did you know? When Big C managed to get me a G Quooks figure.
Mikey! Super chat.
Thanks to the £4.
Towards the Facebook car fund. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Thanks to the Facebook car fund. I went up by 5, not 4. Never mind. If you didn't know, chat, I'm trying to buy a car from Facebook. Let me see if I can actually find it. Let me see if I think I've got it somewhere. Did I save it? Thank you for the 25 months, Big C! Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the 25 months. At Parasocial Gang, no less. One of our highest tier gets access to an exclusive WhatsApp group. It's excellent. It's excellent.
Mikey!
Thank you.
G Fuel.
Mercenary, thank you for the 5, dude. Really appreciate it. Look at that, £26 towards the old fund. Where's it gone? Oh, chat, I've lost it. Has he sold the car? Has he sold the car? Maybe he sold it. What was his name? Alex Temple? I feel like that was his name. That was him, right? That was his name, I think. Oh, God, I can't remember. We were trying to buy a Facebook car. I can't remember his name. If I don't remember, I'll search him out. There was a car on Facebook with an army that I was trying to buy. But yeah, I was building some Gundam. I'm building some gunpla. Look at that. Look at this bad boy. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at that beauty. It looks so much better on camera than it does in person for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the eyes and the stickers look better. Wow. So I'm building this guy up. Chat, I want to let you know a little secret. I used glue. Don't hate me! Don't hate me. I use a little bit of glue. Some bits I use way too much. I use a little bit too much on the head. So like between the nostril and the headband thing, there's a little bit of glue spillage. but I've been gluing it together. Because, like, I don't like the fact that it can all come apart. So I've left all the joints, you know what I mean? But, like, where bits are, like, you're going to be stuck there forever, clearly. I've used a little bit of plastic glue. Is that crazy? Am I a heathen? Have I upset the gunpla gods? Have I upset the gunpla gods by using a little tiny bit of glue here and there? You know, I left it, like, everything's still movable, it's supposed to be. But I've been a bit like, you know, like where like the bit of the face sticks in? I don't want to lose the bit. I've built Lego, I know what happens, you know? So I've glued, like, this part. That moves. But this is made of 3 bits. I'm never going to take that apart. It's got stickers on it, so I glued it together. You know? So I've been losing a little bit of glue. They're all clipping. They're all friction fit. So they're all push fit together. They all go together, and then that's it. But I've been using a tiny bit of glue here and there just to make it a little bit, you know, a little bit more, you know? Just a little bit more. They still do funky poses, you know what I mean? No, it's actually some recommended some parts. Yeah, like some bits feel really loose. I started gluing it, and then like, but the head bit, I went a bit overzealous. So when now it's fully dry, I'm gonna go in and sand it all. Just commit my usual bit. You didn't post again going live. I didn't. No. I wasn't planning on just yet, but that's because I'm not really live yet. So I need to tell everybody that I've gone live in the Discord that's supposedly dead. I was informed that my Discord was dead this morning. I don't know why. I don't know where everyone's got that from. My Discord, one of the most subscribed Discords ever, so much so that we had to remove 400 users, is dead, supposedly. I don't know why. I'm live talking about important generational, that's my new tagline for the stream. Generational things. F in the chat for the Discord. Yeah, literally. / Discord to join and watch it fail. I might Warhammer model next month, but I don't know what's good for a newbie to paint. Tough one. I think the easiest thing will be to say paint some Space Marines. But like, you can go into if you live near a Warhammer shop, like an actual Warhammer shop, you can go in and ask for a free model. They'll give you one. You can just go try it out. It's dead like 40k is dead like the see-through terrain. I'm copying it. I'm copying that and pasting it as a comment. This Discord is dead. That's so true, Troll. That's such a good analogy for it. But yeah, Ash, you can just like go in and get a free model from Games Workshop, from the Warhammer store. I've just quickly got to check a message to make sure it's not important. DM the Hellstorm. Oh. Right. Anyway. Apologies about that. Just had to quickly look at something. Facebook car. Yeah. What was the guy's name? Chat, can anyone remember? I want to find the car. God, 60 fucking months, dude. Holy 61 months. Holy shit.
Of All Trade celebrates 61 months of membership. Discord is dead. Long live Discord.
So true, dude. So true. Thank you for the 61 months of Parasocial tier.
Like 12.
Thank you for the 61 months. What was the guy's name? Oh, I covered it with my picture. I can't remember what group it. Oh no, I didn't cover it all. Alex, I knew it was Alex Temple. I knew his name was Alex. We're trying to buy this car. We're trying to buy this car, chat.
So chat,
Because
look.
it comes with an army.
Today when you are buying an army.
It comes with an
This
army.
one comes with matching accessory that you will not be able to prepare for if you've not seen that.
And it comes with it. The army comes with the travel case. It's
It
also
comes
got 4
with
wheels
some
and it's a
Wrigley's
2003
Extra.
Volkswagen Polo.
Funny.
Let me see if I can find him. We need the money. I can't message him. We need the money. Jack, we need the money. Get donated. Can you look at people's stuff for sale? You know, if you're on their profile, can you look at what they're selling? It looks like a guy who's selling 2003 Polo, you know what I mean? No. Can I search? Marketplace. Can you look at stuff that you've looked at? That you commented on? It might have been deleted. Imperial Fist. 2003 Polo. No, it doesn't show up. I can't find it. It might have been sold, chat. Chat, it's gone. The Facebook car's gone. We'll just have to donate to its memory. But I did say if we could raise enough money on Monday, I would have bought the car and driven it to London Grand Tournament and played the army in the tournament and then donated it to charity. And I sort of kind of get you all together. Get you so much. I can get you so fucking much, dude. Also, Parry's waiting. You're not even playing. Parry's are late today. Got to use a more specific search though. Ain't got no time to sift through all the other Imperial Fist polos. Someone's at my door. 1 second, John. Sorry. Sorry, John. 1 second. Chat, I've had a parcel arrive. Chat, I've had a parcel arrive. What could it be? Oh, it's upside down. What could it be? It's paper. It's paper. Yo, like the 51 months. What could it be, cha?
Rejoined, Diawag celebrates 51
It's not a
months
dildo,
of
so it's not from
membership.
Jamartin.
Adeptus Mechanicus Pelocus.
Thank you for the 51 months. Yo! Yo! Look, it's a new G Fuel cup. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And it's another tub of G Fuel. Let's go, baby. We got blue ice. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Thanks, everyone, for using the G Fuel link. Exclamation point G Fuel in chat. Oh, they sent me a new sticker as well. Wow. Wow, thank you, G Fuel. Thank you, everyone, for using my link. The more you use my link, the more I'm rewarded. Hooray. You get 20% off by using code Hellstorm at checkout. Where's my little binder? Where's my little binder? It's already got 1 G Fuel sticker on it. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2. Thanks, chat. Thank you, everyone that's used my link so far. Basically, the more you use my link, not only do I earn a little bit for every purchase, they also send out free gifts. So thank you, everyone. If you want to support the channel, you want a little tasty drink, you can grab yourself a little tub or a little bottle or a little can of G Fuel. Bam! Bam! Raffle that sticker off at the weekend. I'm not rattling off... I could have. Never mind. It's too late. I will be rattling off a cup at the weekend. And I'm just waiting for the extra stuff to arrive. So I can put some drinks in there. So I'm going to be able to give away... at the weekend, at All Stars,
I'm going to put, like, some pouches in. Not, like, weird ones, like actual sachets of flavours, so you'll be able to win a cup of G Fuel cup and some drink. Shout out to G Fuel! We got another one for the shelf. We'll try that one in a bit, chat. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Shout out G Fuel! Look at that. My binder. It's the G Fuel binder, but it's actually... It's all Gundam chat. That's why I keep putting it on there. Gundam Fuel! Let's go! There are my shinies. There are my shiny cards. I also put some Pokemon in the back. Just so people be like, I hate Gundam. I was like, well, I got Pokemon too. Yeah. Shout out to G Fuel. Thank you for the cup and the drink. I can't wait to try it. I don't think I've had blue ice before either. But yeah, if you use the G Fuel code, you get 20% off at checkout. But they do like single serving packs. So I've got a bunch of these arriving. So they do like one serving, which is quite cool. So I bought a bunch of flavors to give away. They're not there. There you go. I bought a bunch of flavors to give away in the cup. So if you are coming this weekend, you might be able to win your own G Fuel cup, just like mine, and some flavors to try. So shout out to G Fuel. Let's go, baby. 20% off at checkout using code Hellstorm. If I don't win the raffle, I'm doing the charge bag. What else have we got? What else have we got? We got some news today. We've got some AI drama. And we've got, like, a really sad post, I would say. A really sad post. Hey, Cloud. You okay? The Cloud's come to say hi, chap. Say hi, chap. Say hi, Cloud. What you found? You found the cardboard box. She loves the cardboard box. Anyway. Look. You might have seen what was announced yesterday. And this is the post that makes me really sad. Okay? This is the one that we're really sad about. Because yesterday, the model that definitely wasn't announced last week... what's his name? Arios. Ultramarines 6th Company, which stars Ferran Arios, a newly appointed captain of the 6th Company. And it's a cool model. You know, it's a cool model. It's very nice. It's very cool. And I think it's a really nice model. I think it's really stunning. I love all the details on him. I love the backpack, you know. And he's obviously the star of Master of Rights, and he's part of the Dawn of Fire series, obviously. You got a little something under your nose? What? Oh. Then I realised who said it. So yeah, so basically, it's a really nice model. And what's interesting, or what arguably one of the best things about it, it's the first named black character. Which is really cool. Really, really cool, you know? Something that, you know, as a white guy, I take for granted, is every named character for Space Marines is a white dude. You know? So, what's really exciting about it, this is the first named black character miniature. You know, obviously it's been part of the Dawn of Fire series. Mercer, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's a live stream, it doesn't make anything from adverts. I could play fucking Fallout Boy and still get away with it. It's a really nice model, but yeah, also it's the first named black character, which is obviously really great, really, really great. We spoke a lot about representation the other day, and having a miniature that is like, you know, scaled properly, you know, and it is like an actual named character that is a black guy, which is really cool, you know. And one of the people who is extremely excited is my good friend Josh, or Omegon Edge, and he posted this video.
Bro, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? They actually did it! Yes, bro! Finally! Finally! Oh my days! Can you be finally a black named character with a model? The first time! Finally! Oh my gosh. This is exactly what I mean. This is how it feels. This is what it feels like to be represented in your favorite hobby, man. Come on. 41 years, bro. 41 years. But they did it. A named Space Marine character who's freaking black. Finally, bruv. So happy. So happy. This is awesome. Yes, bruv.
If that little clip doesn't fill you with joy, I don't know what will. Because it does me. Because it just makes me really happy that he's really happy. You know what I mean? We love Josh. He's one of the nicest people I've honestly ever met. Like, not just like, oh, he's the nicest person in Warhammer. He's like one of the nicest people I've ever met. And, yeah, like, you know, like, I can sit here and take it for granted that all the Space Marines are white dudes, you know what I mean? I can take it for granted because I'm a white dude. It's just like, it's how it is, you know what I mean? That's how it's always been. But for someone like Josh, this is wildly important, and I'm really happy that he's happy about it. It's really good for him, you know what I mean? It's like, one, it's a really cool-looking character. It's a really, really nice model. And two, you know, one of the things that I take for granted is now being fixed for people like Josh. You know what I mean? It's like, it's important to him to have that, and I'm really happy that it's happened. And I'm really glad it's a really nice model, and I'm really glad that he, you know, it's like he's showing representation. Like I always say with Games Workshop, is that they are quite a progressive company. But you know, they sometimes it feels like they're a little slow. You know what I mean? Sometimes it feels they're like a little slow to the mark. However, I'd rather them be slow and steady than not at all. You know what I mean? Like 41 years to release a character that isn't a Space Marine character that isn't a white guy. You know, it's like a long time. However, at least they're moving in the right direction. And the thing is with it is people might be sat there and they'll be like, why is this important? And you got to remember, if you're thinking, why is this important? Maybe it's because it's not aimed at you and that's why you don't realise. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. You've got to remember that. It's like, if you think, oh, this is stupid, I don't care, why does it matter? Maybe that's because it's not aimed towards you, you know? It's not for you in that instance. You can go and enjoy the miniature, but the reason and the gravity of that miniature existing might not be directed at you specifically. But also, it kind of says like, well, before I get into the negative, I'll continue with the positive, with what Josh says about it, you know? So Josh says, finally, I imagine you guys would probably know I'd pop up when I saw this. Yes, it's a celebration, which maybe to many isn't a big deal, but for those of you who know, this is mega. Now, Warhammer's been around for about 40 years, and this is the first time Space Marine named character with the model has been black. Now, I'm not even going to respond to the Salamander's comments, because then you've already missed the point, but this is huge. There's someone in the background who can look at and say, wow, this character's cool. I wish there was a model. Bang, finally one's been made. Better late than never. Just those things are moving forwards. Thanks to the kind message I want to invite. It's not a win for me, but for a hobby as a whole. Now I understand the Beam Miniatures felt when Cathay got released. It's not to be taken for granted. Much love, Legionnaires. And then shout out to the team who designed it. So obviously there's a little bit in there in the middle that is like, what does this mean? You know what I mean? You know? What does this mean? And I think this character, this model, kind of shows that there's still work to be done in the Warhammer community, sadly. Because a lot of the comments are really positive. So cool about time. This is very cool about time. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit if we can. There we go. Love to see it. The excitement is infectious. Love to see it. Fuck yeah, finally it's a win for the hobby. Fuck yeah. But then it's like, not the first name black character in 4K2 and not counting Salamanders. Can't forget Demon Breaker, Evelyn, a boy, and then that kind of model. Either way, happy for you. Who's Evelyn, a boy? Oh, she's the limited edition model. Did she have a plain head? I don't think she had like an open-faced head. You know what I mean? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Like she has in the artwork, clearly a black woman. But I don't know if that was like in miniature form. You know what I mean? You know? But yeah, it's like not really needed. It's also like the first Space Marine black character, which is what they've said. Or did he say that? A Space Marine named character with the model's been black, which is kind of like, well, Assist as a battle model was black. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever. Then it's like, what about Brother Charon? Not a miniature. So Bro is... Here we go. Found them. I wasn't sure if he deleted them or not. So Bro is celebrating over a character that has already been in the game before, but all they did was just add a head, which you can paint as white dude or black dude. Bro celebrating like salamanders aren't literally black. It's not open head on the front. Right, okay. But it's just shit like this that just shows you that, like, there just needs more work. More work is needed to be done. You know what I mean? Because, like, salamanders aren't black due to ethnicity. Their skin is bed. You know what I mean? It's onyx. Yeah, salamander skin isn't black due to ethnicity. It's because it's fucking bed because they live in lava, basically. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, there's more comments. It's just not, it's saving me. This little loading widget is saving me from the fucking shit. But essentially, there's loads of like comments that are like bad or slightly racist, or just like antagonizing for no reason, just because they're like, well, salamanders are a thing. And it's like, well, no, that's not the point. That's not the point being made here, right? Let me see if I can find it. The GT also changes the skin, so it's slightly more problematic that way thinking. Yeah. Not to be funny, like, a white guy can be a salamander, you know what I mean? And then eventually his skin will go black because of the GT, because of the process. It's not like, oh, it's a fucking... It's not due to ethnicity or anything like that. It's just their skin is onyx, you know what I mean? They're not the same. In literal sense, they are black, but in terms they say they're just mostly black. It's just not really. They've never been... like, people saying that, like, salamanders are black is, like, because they've watched text-to-speech and he's got a funny accent. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Isn't the animated salamander from Warhammer Plus Asian? I think so, actually. You know, I think that might be correct, actually, yeah. After Ferris was on the cover of Dawn of Fire, they started doing more varied ethnic heads. Now, the king has a model. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, it's bad. Shonk. Some people are just big shit. Can't be happy for others. No, literally. They even make a counter-racist joke about sizes in TTS. Yeah, but that'll go over people's head. They'll just be like, haha, Vulcan has like a very strong African accent. So he's clearly black. You know what I mean? People have no media literacy, don't forget. It's just a character that's already in the game. They decided to head paint as a black character. How is this a guy already in the game? If you think salamanders are black, why are white people actually pink? If you saw a white person whose skin was fully 100% actual white, you'd take the tanny. Yeah, literally. Obviously, people met white South Africans and think they only need an accent, you know. I just can't imagine wasting my energy responding to someone's Insta post to say, no, fuck you for being happy. Yeah, literally. If this guy knew anything about his favorite hobby, he would know this isn't possible. This guy is trying to imply that it's impossible for Space Marines to be black. They may only be white. You know what I mean? What a horrible, disgusting human. Kyari, make sure you put r/sarcasm. I remember when I built my World Eater army for Horus Heresy launch and painted about half of my helmetless heads with a darker skin tone. People went crazy and thought GW mandated it. People are just fucking psychotic. They believe anything. It's so crazy. Good for you, Pete. You know? Good for you, Pete. But like, it's just like people like that. They're just like so in the weeds and they just believe anything that they read. You know what I mean? And they just make it up in their head. Mikey is the Pider Wire, but out of shape nerds hunting down maggots in the comment section. I don't know who Pider Wire is, but yeah, sure. I like how he never bothered replying to his own comment. This is impossible in our made-up universe, and it's not even true. The comment isn't true, but in our made-up universe, it's not possible. Lots of really nice comments, which is good, but I was looking at some awful comments yesterday. Zero testosterone, bruh. I'm gonna paint him white, smiley face. Stepper Mini. Has quite a lot of followers. Stepper Mini is just racist. Who follows them? So all of these people, sadly, follow someone who is quite antagonistically racist or like posting racially charged hate towards someone who's happy for a black character. That makes me sad. I know they probably don't know. I know they're not following for a reason, but it's just like, oh, for God's sake. You know? It's a shame. No, I'm not. It's just sad that they do follow them. You know what I mean? It's just sad, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just like no matter what, that whilst there's all of these really nice comments, obviously, there's so many dog shit ones. Salamanders question mark just fucking doesn't get it. Dude, you can't message me. What is this? I thought that was someone's arse. I thought that was someone's arse you sent me. I realized it was a guy's face. So yeah, so like no matter fucking what, is like no matter what you do. Let me put this back before I forget. I'll definitely forget. No matter what you do, no matter like how much it doesn't affect anyone in the slightest, really. People will just get fucking excuse me, Cloud, that's my cardboard. People will just be fucking racist no matter what. You know what I mean? It's just something so simple. A guy enjoying the fact that there's a fucking guy, like a Space Marine painted black, and it's just like, he's now a named character. And it's just like, people just being racist, and it's just sad every time. And it just feels like inescapable. That's the problem. It feels like that sort of sentiment to be fucking racist and a cunt to people for being happy about something. Because like I said, Josh's video, it just fills you with joy. It's so cute. And it's just like, I say cute, he's a fucking guy same age as me, which I think is weird to say, but he's just such a nice little video, and he's excited and he's happy about it. And ultimately, it changes nothing about anyone's life but him. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, like people who let me rephrase that. It changes nothing about my life, and it changes nothing about a lot of people's lives, but it's important to certain people, and that's what matters to me. Because I'm always like, if someone else can be happy, let's do it. You know what I mean? And it's just like basic human empathy is just fucking... Basic human empathy is so rare, and that's what makes me sad, you know? It just... That's what makes me sad now, I think. Just let someone else be happy. Stop being a fucking racist. Ugh. Cloud, what are you doing in this box? There's a bit of Amazon cardboard, which I use for posting cards. It's got like the little string on it from the tape, and she's like, I love this. I want this tape. Where are you? What are you doing, little munchkin? Hey? What are you doing? Josh is also one of the nicest people I've met in the Warhammer creator community. No offense, Maggie, you're alright too. Thanks, P. I did say Josh is the nicest person. I'm one of the nicest people I've met, not just in Warhammer. So, what up, you? What up, you, bro? He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. It takes more effort to be racist prick than it to be nice and compassionate about someone. Yeah, literally. And even then, like, to be nice and compassionate, you like the thing will scroll on. You don't have to say anything. Even if you do have horrible thoughts in your head, the fact that you think it's okay to go out and say them makes me sick. You know? I don't know anyone outside the Warhammer community said checkmate. Fucking got me there, bro. Got me there. Basic human empathy doesn't exist in comment sections. It's a sad but true fact. Yeah, Joe. Thanks, mate. Thanks for bringing the mood down. So lack of empathy is sad, but in my opinion, what is even more sad is that the need some people have to be rude or outright offensive because they must present a counterpoint to argue the toss. Yeah, literally, it's like it's not even an argument. It's just like fine. It's just saying finally, he's a fucking black character for Space Marines. 41 years. It's about fucking time, and he's just happy. He's not like making a rage bait video. He's not trying to trigger people or anything like that. It's just him being happy when people are still horrible about it. To quote Minecraft movie, it's easy to destroy them. It's easier to destroy than create. Yeah. Yeah. What's this, Stewie?
Have Daniel, my queen Spiegel, looking like an absolute snack. But if you listen closely, you can hear the pitter-patter of the insecure Maguitos in the comment section. Let's see the comments. This is your chubby. Wow, to leave a comment like that, you must be in absolutely great shape. Let's see your mallet.
Yeah, it's very that. It's very that.
Fuck off, you fat pig.
Caleb, look at her pathetic deadlift form. Back all rounded over. What a stupid... Let's see you, Caleb. My first Father's Day. Why didn't you say so, Caleb? Happy Father's Day, you cunt. Happy Father's Day. You cunt.
I've never seen that guy before. That was really fun. I like him. He's great. He's so good. Has he done more? Has he done more?
Real guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. Terrible, right? We want you.
Chat, I just clicked on the first one, okay.
100 years. 40-year-old guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. 100% normal, right? How is it trauma now and not trauma then? So if it's traumatic in one instance and not traumatic in another, then it means that we can basically change the cultural narrative that we're ascribing to our context and make it not traumatic, which means it didn't matter. Which means the only thing that matters is that you chose to make it meaningful.
Okay, Alex, having conversations about trying to justify sleeping with kids is called weird, and it makes you a nonce. Closer, cunt.
Real guy sleeps with a...
Oh, mate, right, okay, I follow this guy. He's great. He's good. He's good. What a fucking psychopath. What a fucking... What have you made me watch? Ah! Let me out! Let me out! Oh, fucking hell. I'm traumatized by his logic. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, my lord. Yeah, Mesa, I think I understand your sentence. Yeah, pretty yikes. Just pretty yikes. So, anyway, chat. Anyway, that's the racism story. Anyway, I turned up the street not working. All I go was Happy Father's Day, you cunt. He is a cunt, to be fair. Happy Father's Day, Dave. Anyway, chat, fucking, we've not talked about it in a hot minute. We've not talked about AI in a hot minute, but I think today's the day that we talk about AI. Because it's fucking just getting out of hand, to be honest. It's just getting out of hand. Do you remember? Once upon a time, 2 years ago, this is what we were scared of. This is what we were scared of. Will Smith eating spaghetti.
That's hot. Uncle
You remember
Phil, come
this?
try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
And that had the sound added in post as well. So, you know, Will Smith eating spaghetti, arguably the birth of AI. You know what I mean? And that's when people really started to be like, what the fuck is this? However, now, it all comes circling back to the one and only Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Because I'm going to show you a video that he posted on Instagram and YouTube, and then I'm going to ask you questions, so take note. I'm going to get copyright claim for this, so best of luck, everyone.
Heaven you get to enjoy. The harder you fall, the higher you soar. God opens a window when the devil closes the door. Yes, believe me, they tried to bleed Will Smith. In the rear view, I see adversity was the gift. To lift me higher, gifts require faith. So dry your eyes and then you'll find a way. Out of the madness, out of the maze, and out of the sadness into the rays. The darkest of nights will turn into days. Every storm runs out of rain. Hold on.
Don't you give up on me, no, 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 no. I know you can face it, I know you can make it, yeah. You gotta believe,
Bryson
believe in
Gamble.
yourself.
Bryson
You
Gamble.
can do it,
Take it home.
you can do it. You can make it, yes you can, yeah. I know you can make it.
Through the dark night, the brighter the heaven you get.
Okay, chat, I hope you were taking notes. Because one, who the fuck is seeing Will Smith in 2025? The year of our Lord 2025, and people are supposedly going to a Will Smith concert? No, that doesn't happen. I'm sorry, I don't care how many facts there are. That doesn't happen. It's 2025. Will Smith isn't famous anymore, okay? People in Scarborough. Yeah, wasn't he playing a gig in Scarborough? You know what I mean? People in Scarborough. It may as well be fucking... It's like Katie Price, like, fucking playing Butlins, you know what I mean? It's that sort of level, right? Fair play, get the bag. But, like...
To enjoy.
There's not people... There's not a stadium with lights in the background, let's be honest. You know? Look, Will Smith, very famous. Very, very famous person, don't get me wrong. But, like, Will Smith's music career started and ended in the 90s. It is 2025. Okay? And I can prove that people are going to this. Because if you watch this video, I think a lot of this part of the video is real. Okay? And I think a lot of the first section is quite real. I don't think this is fake, okay? I don't think this part of the video is fake. I would argue that maybe the background is not completely legitimate, but I can't prove that, you know? You know, I think this is all fine. This part's all fine. It's as soon as Will Smith isn't on the screen that it starts to get sketchy.
The darkest of nights will turn into day. Every storm runs out of rain. Hold on.
Okay, fairly normal. Now, this one, you know, I'm not sure, but, like, we'll let this one slide because I can't really comment on it. If the bro's wearing a Men in Black 3 t-shirt, you know what I mean? I Will Always Love You might be real, could be pretty legit. This one, though, looks a bit odd. Take us back to Bel Air. That could be fine. There's nothing Some of the faces look a bit strange. You know? If we just scroll back a little bit. Some of these faces look a bit strange to say they're supposed to be at a concert, but fine. People don't always pull normal faces when they're at gigs, you know. Distinct lack of black people as well, might I add. Not to be like, you know, not to like stereotype or anything. A lot of white people, not a lot of black people. You think it'd be like a bit of a mixture, but maybe that's my unconscious bias showing, you know. I mean, this is a real woman, you know. I think this starts to look a little weird. Because all of these people just start blending into each other. It might just be bad camera, it's only a quick clip. But all these people start to blend into each other. This one, though, what is bro doing with his face? This 100% is AI generated. That is 100% an AI, dude. You know? You can make it helped me survive cancer, THX well. The guy was rubbing his eye through his glasses. Wait, was he? Did I miss that one? Nah, he's just rubbing his eye. Oh, is it? He probably is generated. Watch his finger meld to his fucking thing there. Can we zoom in? Oh my god, yeah, it's AI! Oh my god, chat, well spotted! He's fucking... No, don't scroll down. I don't want to watch Will Smith shorts. Let me out! Let me out! There it is.
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm teasing.
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy.
Chat, you were so right. Well spotted. Well spotted. Right. Watch this. Watch this. Right, he's got his phone in his hand. Whoa! His phone disappears! And then he's molded into his eye. Bro! Even Will Smith isn't sacred anymore. Watch his phone! He's got his phone to his ear, chat, watch. Where did his phone go? The phone's floating behind his ear now. It's become part of his jacket. It's... No!
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy.
Can you do the frame thing in shorts? No, you can't. So the phone is in his hand, then it's not in his hand, then it becomes like part of the guy's jacket behind him, and then his fingers phase into the glasses. But then also, this face, that's just that's the AI face, you know what I mean? Love you, Fresh Prince. So look at this sign, how it says Fresh Prince. Oh, it says Fresh, love you, Fresh Print, okay? All of these people are AI generated, okay? She's not, I think she's real. She's the only real person we've seen in the last 5 minutes. She's real again. Used that one person 4 times. Okay. From West Philly to West Swizzy, we love you, Willie. And then it's just a bunch of random text on the side, which doesn't mean anything. Because none of these people are real. Look at this guy's face. Does that look like a real person to you? Does that look like a real person to you? Count the fingers. Yeah. Fucking 19 on there. No! I've done it again! God damn it! I keep fucking scrolling. I'm trying to move down.
The heaven you get to enjoy. The heart. You can do it.
Look at the fucking state. What phone is bro holding? You know? Look at grandma. Look at grandma. Look at her face. Look at the state of it, bro. This is on Will Smith's official account, by the way. He posted this on Instagram. Look at all the people enjoying my concert. Look at all these very real people enjoying my show. Chat, we also... Oh, did it again. I'm so fed up of doing that. Now stop it, Will Smith.
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy, the harder you fall.
You gotta believe.
Bryson
Believe in
Gamble.
yourself.
Bryson
You
Gamble.
can do it.
Take it home.
You can do it.
So that obviously completely fucked. Completely fucked. Look at the fucking state. Right?
Yes, you can.
Too bad weather people at Paleo tonight will be a storm. That makes zero sense. Does this make any sense? You know? All the AI shots are not the same time of the concert. Bro, they're not real! What do you mean they're not the same time? They're not real! But look, that same sign, do you remember? Do you remember that sign that I said keep an eye on? Love you, fresh print. Now it says, same sign, because it's the same font, same banner. Now it says, love you, fresh 6. And then an R, I think. The sign's changed. The sign's different. So no, it's not even AI upscaling, Pete, because the fucking sign is just different. This might be real. But I'm not sure. She looked... Nah, never mind. She's got no teeth. She's got no teeth. Never mind. This isn't real.
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy, the harder you fall, the higher you soar.
So when I said at the start, it is 2025. People are not seeing Will Smith live in concert unless they're in Scarborough. And I think I was right.
The
Oh my
brighter
God.
the heaven you get to enjoy, the harder you
I think
fall,
I'm
the
not
higher
being
you
funny,
soar.
chat. I think I'm right.
When the devil closes the door, believe me, they tried to bleed Will Smith in the rear view. I see adversity was the gift. To lift
But he
me higher,
posted this,
against
like I
require
said,
faith.
on his real account. Me call. That's how Will Smith looks at me when I call out Will Smith for using AI.
This guy. Jazz, put all the information about the castle on the screen. Put it on the screen right now.
I presume his editor put all the information about the castle on right now.
I'm leaving headspace, Jazz, so you can put it above. Just put the information.
Do you think you were supposed to cut that bit out? What is going on with Will Smith?
Let's go walk around the biggest castle in Europe. I'm working on it right now. It needs more footage.
Get this shot against the castle. Like,
What is happening?
I'll look that way. And then you could cut to anything. You have a camera left look, you have a camera right look. So I don't just do social media. I'm a filmmaker, Jazz. Look that way. And I'll look that way. Now you got everything you need. You can cut to anything.
Bro, what is happening? What is Will Smith on? I like how that's why his most viewed shorts is most popular shorts. Okay, that was got 96 million. Fine. What is happening? Is this some protest from his editor? He's like, editor, make my concert look really full. And he's like, bro, I can't, there's no footage. He's just like, make some. Editor's just crying, generate concert that loves Will Smith. Generate fans that love Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh my God. So I don't know what's going on with Will Smith, but it just kind of shows you this the state of things, the way things are going. You know, society is the fact that fucking fake it till you make it, even if you're Will Smith. You know what I mean? Even if you're one of the most famous people from 20 years ago. Not to be rude, Will. You were very famous 20 years ago. You are less famous now. You know. All it is just fake it till you make it. Look at all these people enjoying my concert. You should come too. And it's just like, it's just fake. It is literally AI generated. And this is the thing. Like it is just, this is the problem. As AI is getting better, and I keep saying it, and I keep warning you, but like, you know, it's the sad reality is we've opened Pandora's box. We've already fucked it. You know? Like, the better it gets, the worse it's going to be used for. You know what I mean? Like 4 months ago, it was used to, you know, like fucking scam people over the phone. Now it's being used by people like Will Smith to pretend that his concerts are selling out. And then next, what is it going to be? You know what I mean? What's next? If it looks bad now, it's only going to look better tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, you know? It's only going to look better. So more and more people are going to start using it in that sort of way of like, look how much fun you could be having, you should buy products, you know? Look how much better life is with products, buy products. In this instance, product is buy a concert ticket so Jazzy Jeff or whatever his name is can edit you into our short so we can promote it. But it's just like, it's just sad. The sad reality is it's only going to be worse from here. Now, the only hope is that people like Sam Altman, the guy who made ChatGPT or owns ChatGPT, is saying that the AI is in a bit of a bubble and the bubble might be popping. That's the only hope we've got. You know what I mean? If the AI bubble pops and no one cares about it. But like, this is just, I wonder what the comments say. Bro, I didn't even think about looking at the comments.
The brighter the heaven you get to enjoy.
How do I... Will Smith, stop hacking my computer. Let me look at your comments.
The brighter the heaven you get to...
Supposedly 28,000 dislikes, but you know. Fake AI crowd, fake comments, bot like, 21k likes for Will Smith. Dover bro, did enjoy your retirement. The crowd is AI. Ah yes, I love you, Frisch 6 cringe. Steph no AI. Really not better of you. Imagine being this rich and famous having to use your AI footage of crowds and bot comments on your videos. Why is the crowd fake? Unreal concert, like literally the crowd is AI. Will Smith not only melted his fans' hearts with his concert, he also melted their entire bodies. Yeah, crowd embarrassing. Let's put the first comments on because I wonder if it's a full. Can you do that on here? New, only newest. My favourite part of the tour is seeing all you all up close. If he thinks that's what he's seeing his knowledge, should check himself into some sort of asylum. So far as I'm aware, there's no human being that can morph like some of these people or hear me out, maybe the movie Men in Black wasn't far off the truth after all. I would almost believe you if you said those morphing people are aliens. That was a long-winded comment, say AI. I want to see the first comments. I want to see the bot comments. There's only 800 to scroll through, chat. We'll be there in a second. We'll be there in a second. Nearly there, I'm sure. Getting sloppy with it. Nearly there, chat. Probably. There's only 800 to scroll through. I can't put oldest first. Love you, Fresh Prince. Fucking hell, bro. Come on, he's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 25 years. When did fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air end? It's got to be 99. '96. 30 years ago, bro. To be a fly on the wall when they first did this compared to when people responded to the AI. Fresh Prince is probably Will Smith's magnum opus. Yeah, but it was also 30 years ago. Who still commented, fucking hell, Will Smith, you're so good in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Here we go. Sweet. Yes. 100. You are amazing, baby. Instagram, hello, bro. Do you think this was a bot comment and they put it on the wrong platform? We love Will. Your energy has made many people come out of their darkest moments. Thank you, Will. Like, has it? Really? No offense. No offense. Not to be mean. Big Willie is back. Maybe that's that might be a real person. Don't be weird, you weirdo. Amazing video to watch. You guys tell why it's bots because it's just full of fucking this amount. Who unironically uses this? You know, except for Facebook mobs and bots. That's where the bots got it from scanning Facebook. You know? I loved you so much. I'm your biggest fan. The greatest of all time, my absolute favourite entertainer in the world. And it's a picture of Will Smith and who? I think this might be a real account. Is that like Will Smith and that person, do you think? Do you think they just love Will Smith like so much? At this point, unless I met someone, I assume they're a bot. I use that emoji all the time. Fuck you. Bot! Bot in chat. Get him. Bots, get him. My gospel channel, right, I'm getting out of here. My fucking algorithm is ruined. My algorithm is ruined, bro. So yeah, so fucking, we're fucked basically. Will Smith is trying to lie to make people think he doesn't use AI. And he's so obviously AI. People are definitely going to see Will Smith in 2025. You know what I mean? You know? Well, let me have a look. Will Smith concert tickets. Fucking hell, he's played at the O2 Academy, to be fair. He's played at Stretford and Wolverhampton. Chat, should I go? Where's Stretford? He's played at the University of Wolverhampton. Will, stop! These are small venues. Will Smith, just go out, wrap it up. Wrap it up, bro. He's played at O2 Academy in Brixton, but that's not massive, to be fair. But Wolverhampton University Halls? Let's see how much tickets are. I'm just going to cut off in case I get doxed. Okay, you get to play All-Stars? Probably for not a lot. Go make a short. About what? About Will Smith? much is he charging? £57. £57. Oh, it's a resale. £57 for Will Smith in our year of our Lord 2025. I'm sorry, what? Who is seeing this guy? Will Smith, iRobot inspired him, I guess. He's playing at Manchester today. £57. General admission. Just the fucking box. There's none left. There's none left at Wolverhampton. Sold out. I want to see Post Malone 28 is like 125. That's Post Malone. He's actually relevant in the music industry. I'll go with a sign that says I'm not AI, I don't think. I don't think I'm AI, sir. Look at the VIP prices for Manchester. There are no VIP. Oh, VIP package. There's none left, but it said up to 1,600. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Who's buying Will Smith tickets? Careful, Maggie. Will Smith has a history of slapping. I would love to be slapped by Will Smith. Think of the views. There's no VIP tickets I can find. Keep my dicky prices out of your goddamn mouth. On sale for 5 months. Oh, you can get them for 50 from fucking C tickets. That's so much. That's so much. Why is Will Smith 50 quid a ticket? When was the last time he fucking did anything? You know what I mean? When was the last time he released a song? Oh, fucking, I'm 18 hours after Charlie. I'm literally, I'm over. It's over for me. He released a new song. I get more views than this. I get more views than Will Smith.
I like pretty girls.
Will Smith, based on a true story. He slapped Chris Rock a few years ago. That's it. That was like 2.5 years ago. He released one song like a month ago. Am I just like out of it? Have I missed the zeitgeist of Will Smith coming back in popular culture? Because just like, if you had asked me yesterday, do you think Will Smith will sell out a tour? I would be like, no. No, he'll sell tickets, but it'd be like, not sell out at 60 quid a ticket. Fucking hell. Wild, bro. Wild. Anyway, chat. Speaking of AI, YouTube has been using AI to alter content on YouTube Shorts quite a lot. And there's a video about it that I wanted to watch, but I also want to get a quick top-up of a drink. He found out he was a cuckold, cried on screen, went, ah, that's hot. Slapped Chris Rock for dark side points, has been since in the void. Yeah, literally, he's done nothing else. I think he would. He's still a superstar, even if he's past it. He was he's a famous actor. He was only big during the 90s because he was singing theme tunes. Look, chat. He wasn't a famous singer. He was a famous theme tune writer. Or singer, even. Because he sang theme tunes on very good TV and film. You know? Nostalgia, yeah. There was a time where Will Smith was one of the most famous entertainers on the planet. Not having that. I did do getting jiggy with it, to be fair. That was very big. Was that before Fresh Prince? Was getting jiggy with it before or after Fresh Prince? It was after Fresh Prince, to be fair. So he got famous from singing the theme tune to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? Is that what we're saying? I'm not arguing that Will Smith isn't talented, okay? I'm not trying to say Will Smith isn't talented, but I'm saying he's an actor with a music career, not a musician. You know what I mean? It's not like fucking Meatloaf coming back. It's Will Smith, who's famous in the 90s, and that was it. Boom, shake the room in summertime. Also very true. Very true. You know, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying Fresh Prince was bad. Very good TV show, okay? I'm not saying Men in Black was bad. Really good film. Independence Day, great film. There's something that's in common with those three things, though, and they're all in the 90s. They're all 30 years ago. Who, people my age, am I going to see Will Smith? No, are you going to see Will Smith? Chat, hands up if you bought a Will Smith ticket recently. He's done like 3 Bad Boys movies since winning the Oscar. But he's not released like a best-selling album, has he? When did he release? Am I going crazy? You're all saying, oh, Bad Boys. That's a film. That's a film. Wild Wild West was a great film. Also the 90s. When was the last time that Will Smith had like a best-selling album? Come on. It was the fucking theme tunes. You can be a musician and an actor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I losing my mind? I don't think... Am I not explaining it? Are you trying to gaslight me? Yes, you could be a famous actor, but his music career only kicked off because of the theme tunes he was singing for Men in Black and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He did have good songs afterwards, but it's not like he's continued to be a musician. He continued to be an actor. He's not released any crazy songs for 30 years. Ah. He was a famous musician first. Was he? Was he, though? I'm just looking at his history of his life. I don't think it's that deep. You know? DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. So they did the theme tune, right? The two decided to collaborate. Will Smith to join a beatboxer group to make them a trio. Based on the success of one song? When was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? So he had, okay, so he had Summertime before. No, it was released. It was released at the same time. GPT will write his next album. So he did Rock the House. What was on Rock the House? All of these very famous songs. He had a Grammy before Fresh Prince. It didn't say that there, did it? Did I read that? Grammy? 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 Okay, yeah, fair enough. But he's done nothing since, chat. That's what I'm saying. He's not, like, popular now. He's a famous person. I'm not saying he's not famous. He did one song in 2024. The first song in 20 years. Come on now. This is what I'm saying. He's still popular, not in the zeitgeist. That's what I'm saying. How can you sell out a tour if you're not in the cultural zeitgeist? That's what I'm trying to say to you. He was famous during the 90s. I'm not disagreeing. I think Will Smith has made some really good stuff. But what I'm saying is, it's like, it's released. I didn't even know this song had released, but I thought he'd not released anything for like 25 years. And it's not like a farewell tour, is it? Even his kids aren't famous, despite the attempts to make them Nepo babies. At least Willow had a very popular TikTok song, so at least I'd be like, oh yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? She was really famous, because she got really big because of a song popped off on TikTok and shit like that, you know what I mean? Why are you confused by a segment of Wikipedia's titled Return to Music? I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad. You're all gaslighting me, trying to say he's fucking famous, and it's just like, he's not. He's not famous whatsoever. Compared to what he was, it's nothing. Ugh. I'm not saying that Will Smith isn't talented, because a lot of people are like, wait, but he did this, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool, he did do that. Is that sellout tour worthy? No, I don't think so. Not anymore. If he released an album last year, and now he's on tour, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. He makes music, became an actor, becomes one of the biggest box office actors of the early 2000s, still makes films for about 15 years, and then he's gone back to musical touring. Is that deep? It is that deep, because he's also not had a very... what was the last popular film he was in? Unless I just missed it. What was the last big film he was in? Bad Boys. He's nowhere near his peak, but his movies continue to make money. He's still bankable. The fact his tour venue is so small probably speaks to the fact that he's aware he's not big anymore. True, fair enough. He's not trying to sell out big stadiums. He's trying to say he's selling out big stadiums. That's what I'm trying to say. He's trying to allege that he's selling out big stadiums, because look at that fucking video. Look at the video.
The brighter the heaven you get
That isn't fucking Outer Academy, is it, that he's trying to sell?
to enjoy, the harder you fall, the
His social team are trying to say selling out big stadiums. That's not fucking Outer Academy, is it? That's not fucking Wolverhampton University Halls that they're trying to film.
higher you soar. God opens a window when the devil closes the door. Believe me, they tried to bleed Will Smith.
Sir, I can handle you slating Will Smith, but you will not slate the Scarborough Open Air Theatre.
You see, adversity was the gift. To lift me higher, gifts require faith. So dry your
He's not
eyes
saying
and
it, he's
take
sharing
your
it.
fire away.
Believe your eyes, Mikey.
Out of the madness, out of the maze, and out of the sadness into the rays. The darkness of
Jazzy Jeff, Jazzy Jeff, Jazz, my editor, fucking make it look like I'm famous.
the day. Every storm runs out of rain. Hold on.
That's a fucking. He's saying, trying to.
Hold on.
That's trying to say he's at a festival. That's what I'm trying to say. He's famous. He's not that famous musically.
Don't you give up on me, no, no.
Are there this many people that'll go and drop 60 quid to see Will Smith? I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, no. I know you can face it. I know you can.
But now, there's not that many people. I'm leaving. Look at this fucking clip and think about what you've done to me today, chat. Look at that. Look at it. That's how many people you're trying to tell me want to see Will Smith. That's what you're saying. You're saying that many people, fucking 5,000 of the fuckers, what it looks like. That's how many people want to see Will Smith in 2025. I don't believe you. He doesn't either. That's why he's fucking AI. I don't believe it. I don't believe none of you. 8,500 tickets in Belgium. Nah, I know we fucking bought them. You got the bots to buy them. I think you overestimate the taste and discernment of millions of people. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the crazy one for thinking, why would anyone go see Will Smith in the year 2025? For 60, if it was like 20 quid a ticket, I'd be a bit like, yeah, fair enough. You know? If it was like 20 quid, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. But it's fucking 60. Sheffield man finally sees the truth and admits to being crazy. Yeah, that's me, mate. So you're saying you don't want tickets? No, I do not want tickets to see Will Smith. Anyway, we tried out some blue ice today. Exclamation point G Fuel in chat. Let's just had this arrive today. Brand new. Gotta get powder all over my desk. The cops will come in and be like, what have you been doing, sir? And I'll be like, nothing, officer. Nothing, officer. 50,000 people used to live in Scarborough, and now it's a Will Smith concert. Better dig my little scoop out. What I do like about the G Fuel scoops is they come with this little plastic thing on top that you can take off. I breathed some in. This little thing, so you can use it in a water bottle. I take mine off because I just use my G Fuel cup. But so you can use it in a water bottle. Isn't that cool? I got that fucking everywhere. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice, actually. Rub some under your nose. Nah, get dropped. Ooh. Ooh, that's really nice. It tastes like blue raspberry. Funnily enough. I've got it everywhere. Officer, please. Mikey Brandon's snuff box going to a mess on where were we? Right, anyway, everyone is convinced that 5,000 people are going to go see Will fucking Smith. I'm going to the True News. The True News stores. Right, okay. Will Smith concert. There's not that many people there, bro.
Things went wrong. Things went wrong. And I've spent, thank you, I've spent the last couple of years, you know, I've carried a lot of shame and, you know, guilt. Thank you, thank you.
How many people are there, would you say? A couple of hundred? They're all packed in, to be fair.
And I've been doing a lot of self-reflection.
I think maybe a bit more than 200. I'd say 300-400. Maybe people are seeing Will Smith. Maybe I was wrong. That was an Oscar who's holding up. I think so. Imagine going to see Will Smith. There's like just about maybe 400 people there. And he's like, yeah, guys, I've made a load of mistakes in my life, but I do have an Oscar, unlike you fuckers. I don't fucking get it, bro. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. He's a has-been. There's not 5,000 people going to every concert. He's going to be doing club night appearances at student unions with Jazzy Jeff. That would make more sense. That made more sense, bro. Anyway, chat, speaking of AI, YouTube have been criticized for automatically using AI and upscaling YouTube videos. And there's a video that came out about it about a week ago, a bit longer than a week ago. And I thought we could have a look at it. If you can see it, let's see if you can tell the difference between this. It's a video by Rhett Shull. Released 12 days ago. It says it secretly applied an AI filter to shorts without telling creators.
Okay, I want you to watch these two videos and tell me if you see the difference between them.
Given to Fly, that's one of your riffs. That has such a unique groove to it. What are you playing on the guitar during that?
Well, I
don't even, honestly,
I have to tune it.
What is the tuning of it?
It's Dadgad.
Okay.
It's actually wild, the difference. Can you see? Can you see the fucking difference? Obviously, one of them is between Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but it's like one of them looks blurry compared, you know? One of them looks blurry compared, and then fucking the other one just looks like Uncanny Valley.
Do you see it, or is it just me? Last night, Rick called me, and he sent me those two videos, and he said, look at this. What do you see? And immediately, I noticed one of them looked like an AI deep fake of his short. You can see it in his face, in his
Like there, look at the hair. The hair looks like it's been AI generated. This is a real guy, but it's got like an AI filter on it from YouTube. And this isn't something that people have been selected. This is just happening, and it's been happening for a while. It's not been happening. I don't think it's happened to mine personally, but it's definitely something where I've looked at it. I've gone, I've seen clips, and it's like, that's a bit strange, you know. So look at like his hair there, like especially like the comb back, and the shirt just looks weird. Just looks really weird.
His hair, in Mike McCready's face, his facial features, it just looks uncanny and weird and fake. It just looks like AI made it, but that's not an AI deepfake. Both of those videos are Rick's videos. One was uploaded to Instagram and one was uploaded to YouTube Shorts. And the one that looks like an AI deepfake is here on YouTube. And as we were talking about this, he told me to go look at my stuff. So I pulled up my most recent example of a video that I uploaded to YouTube and to Instagram. And lo and behold, the one on YouTube looks like an AI deepfake. At first, it's a little difficult to tell, but if you start to look at things like the neck pickup on the Gretsch that I'm playing, or the way the strings go over the pickup, or the Sting logo on the shirt that I'm wearing, or the wrinkles on the shirt, or the details of my hair.
It looks uncanny valley, you know what I mean?
It just looks wrong. And the more you look at it, the more it starts to step out. But I wanted to be sure that it wasn't just me and Rick, because admittedly, we're both nerds for this kind of stuff. So I went over and asked my wife, who is a professional photographer. She spends her days editing photos and film photos that she does.
Chat, shall we have a look? One where I don't think I will have been affected, but maybe I was. One with my face in it.
I see this sentiment all the time.
Yo, am I AI? Look at my eyes. Yo, the random glare. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Excuse me? Excuse me. How do I get to my profile? Oh, I remember my fucking Instagram on the computer doesn't do it. No, I don't want to click on this person's profile. I want to go to my Instagram account. Right, the same shot on Instagram. Which one do I click on? The primer one. Look at that. Turns out Mikey was AI all along. No! Let me out! Let me out! Chat, do I look AI here? Do I look like AI here? What about here? Here? What about here? It's shit like this. Like that on the hair. Like it doesn't look as weird. I know I can't zoom in on this and I can here. It does look a bit like... It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? It's definitely upscaled. Do you need to at me like Grok? Yeah. Hell Grok, is this true? Mike Grok. I saw Mike explain this tweet. Bro, I actually... It's a little hard to see, but you can tell. I think you can tell in the eyes. Like, definitely, like, look how blurry that is compared to that. And, like, look how it's, like, a weirder shape. You can see that it's, like, it's trying to round my eyelid out, where it hasn't done that here. Like, jokes aside, I know we're getting, like, really in the weeds. But, like, you can see, it's trying to, like, round my eye out. That's weird, bro. Like, I know you have lazy eyes. We don't need to fucking accentuate them like that, bro. Yeah, it's tried to, like, layer out my eye. Can you see? That's so odd. Wrong one. Chat, I'm AI. Let me out. Let me out.
Developed and making content of her own, and this is what she had to say. Okay, can I get your reaction to this? really quick. These are screen recordings of my short. One is from Instagram and one is from YouTube. This is Instagram. That's YouTube.
You look kind of like, oh, this one's fake.
So you think the YouTube one is fake?
This looks weird. Your shirt looks weird. The wrinkles in your shirt looks weird. Oh, why is the pickup like that?
That's the video. That's the actual video.
I don't believe she is also AI. Yeah, this is all AI generated. They're making you skeptical about AI by using AI content to make you think everything else is AI.
Oh, it's like really...
It's just like Will Smith's concerts!
It looks like it's AI.
Okay, it's not AI. That's the short that we uploaded. This is Rick. This is his YouTube shorts.
Oh, that you can definitely tell.
Look at that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Here's the same one on Instagram.
That has Given to Fly.
Oh, weird.
That's one of your riffs.
Right? That looks fake. Like if I saw that and my brain would flag that as like, oh, Rick's uploading AI content now.
Is it something that we unintentionally agreed to in the terms and conditions?
I don't know.
Or that has been
Maybe.
updated that we didn't realize we agreed to, that they're just doing?
I'm not sure. Okay, so here's a Reddit thread that I found, r/YouTube. It says, YouTube shorts are almost certainly being AI upscaled. And they've got a few screenshots here of Hank Green, who I love. These are two different screenshots from one of Hank's shorts. Now, OP here says, I've been having an issue for several days wherein shorts looked smeary or as if there was an oil effect applied to them. That's actually a good way to put it. It's like an oil painting sort of look. I couldn't figure out what was different, but I just realized today that it's very likely some form of AI upscaling being applied to the videos.
Weird.
For instance, here's Hank Green from a normal looking short that I took a screenshot of earlier. And here he is less than 12 hours later. Now, you may not immediately see it, but if you scroll down in the post here, they did some excellent work where they took different screenshots.
What the fuck? That's not his ear. What the fuck? What is going on in the House of Commons? That's so weird.
Shots at different resolutions and compared them to the original. So the original is here in the bottom center. And when you look at Hank's ear, you can clearly see that there's some kind of AI upscaling going on, especially
It looks like a low-res 3D model. Yeah, it looks like a PlayStation 2 ear, you know what I mean? It looks like a PlayStation 2 ear.
This upscaled 1080p. Now, this person says both of these screenshots were taken of the same frame on the same day.
Chat, we do have a response from YouTube, so we can speculate, but it's a shit answer. I'll let you into that little secret. It's dog shit.
In the same browsing session and at the same resolution settings. I genuinely thought I was losing my mind until I arrived at this conclusion. It's very clear to see what appears to be upscaling artifacts in the bottom screenshot that you wouldn't expect to see from a simple resolution change, like the extra punchy shadows and the weirdly sharp edges where brightness changes quickly. The most telling sign for me is that the hair looks like plastic in the upscaled version, which seems...
It making people's hair look like the guy from Lazy Town. Yeah, literally Lazy Town hair. Yeah, fucking everyone running around like Robert Rotten. What a chad.
Fairly common to me among AI upscaling models. I thought it might only be that higher resolutions have had this applied, but as you can see, even at the lowest resolution, it does not match the original screenshot. And that's what's weird to me about this, is even if you downgrade the resolution for, you know, your internet speed or something like that, they're still applying this effect. So I pulled up my short, the screen capture from my phone, and you can see what they're saying here applies. Like if you look at where the strings sort of are sitting on top of the pickup, or the outline of the pickup itself, it's where there's like high contrast areas, it's most apparent. It's like this sort of sharpening or outline effect that's happening. And then in low contrast areas,
yeah,
like
it's kind of like it's like Photoshop fucking smoothing. There's like smoothing tools you can use. It's like that. It's like Uncanny Valley, you know?
Area of my shirt here, the wrinkles in my shirt, where it's sort of dark and there's not a ton of data. It's got this oil painting kind of look to it, but it's inconsistent across the board. Like it seems to be really smeary and oil painty up here, and down here it's hyper detailed, hyper sharp and weird. And then down here, look at my hand, my right hand, like my fingers are oddly soft. That is not my original recording. All right, but let's just go to YouTube and go to short.
But it's like I said with that fucking my eye, like the fucking, it tried to like add like a little droop under my, tried to round off my eye. I've got lazy eyes, so it was quite obvious to me. It tried to round off my eye and it like moved my eyelid out of the way. And it's like, my eyelid's pretty straight. You know what I mean? In that one pause we've just shown. Like there. It's only ever so minor. What's it like on the other side? It's done it on my other eye as well. On my other eye, it's kind of like drooped it down. It's made like a V shape. Can you see? And then on the Instagram one, it's just not done that whatsoever. You know? Whereas there, can you see the difference? Everyone look at my lazy eyes. Everyone, take note. Look at my lazy eyes, okay? Like, you can see, like, the shape difference. Like, yeah, the Instagram one looks worse, but it's literally fogged. It's literally the same. That is mad. Mikey the Clanker. I am a Clanker, clearly.
Shorts. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Mine was...
Yeah. I'm seeing it here. This looks like some kind of face filter.
Yeah, look how, like, yeah, his face is all smooth, but then the hair's super detailed.
Thing, which, I mean, Hank and John Green, maybe they are using some kind of face filter effect. I doubt it, but
ability of hope despite the futility of effort.
But look at the outline of the glasses. Like, that seems oddly sharp to me. Same thing in the hair. There's like...
Yeah, the glasses are extremely pronounced, and then the face is all fucking blurry. Because obviously it's filmed with front-facing camera and no lighting, but you'd expect the glasses to be blurry, but they're just not.
Some sharpening, some extra detail going on. But these glasses right here, it looks like they were added later. Okay. Same thing here with Rhett and Link.
Oh, God, look at his hair. His hair looks so odd.
Like, look at Rhett's hair up here at the top. I think it's most noticeable with hair in the face. There's that same kind of smoothing, oil painting look.
Yeah, what it's doing, it's like hyper pronouncing their hair and then smoothing the skin out. I mean, great if you got bad complexion, but terrible, terrible, because no one's doing this on purpose, you know?
To it. And then look at the shovel in the background. Like, that shovel looks AI generated. It looks like it was added later in the process. Same thing with the rest of the background here. It looks completely AI generated. And I watch Good Mythical Morning. I know that it's not. I've seen this episode, and I know that that's real. But if I'm scrolling on shorts and this came up, I would think this is an AI-generated short, that Rhett and Link were using AI to generate content for Good Mythical Morning that may or may not have actually happened. And that is a pretty massive problem, in my opinion. I'm not totally sure why YouTube is doing this. It could be for a number of reasons. And I don't particularly think that it's something nefarious right off the bat. There's probably some kind of technical reason. Personally, of all the theories I've seen so far, I think the most plausible one is that they're using it to save data, to save space on servers, or to make it easier to stream the content. Some kind of...
Yeah, that's what a lot of people in chat have said. It's like, maybe it's like a data saving technique where it's like they can upload a low resolution and then just use AI to upscale it later to save on storage. But that'd just be so weird. I think that'd be so strange, because then they'd have to take the footage and then re-render it, you know what I mean? And like intentionally, because they take the footage as face value, you know. If I upload a 10 gigabyte footage, they don't like downscale it later. I mean, they do through like processing, but like they have the original footage, you know. Like when it's eventually watched back, it's not the same quality as what I upload it. But maybe they are like going, rather than streaming out all of this data, we're gonna like upscale it and in post, as it were, and send out a lower resolution. It's so odd.
Performance related issue where they're trying to downscale the data and then upscale it with AI and thinking maybe nobody's going to notice. But as a YouTube creator, I have a huge problem with this, and I think you should too. Right now, artificial intelligence is the center of a lot of heated debate online and just in the public discourse. Some people have fully adopted it into their daily life. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have people that are hardline anti-artificial intelligence because of the environmental impacts, the implications that it has. And on that spectrum, I'm somewhere sort of left of center. I do use it. I use ChatGPT and Gemini in my daily life. For me, the only way I've found it to be useful, though, is mostly as like a organizational production administrative tool. Running YouTube channel is a ton of work. It takes a lot of focus and a lot of energy. And so I have found use in having these different LLMs help me organize video ideas, topics, help me write descriptions for my videos, help to go through my analytics and my data on YouTube and kind of figure out what's working and what's not working. But I
think the thing is like, that's something that, like, when I do criticize AI a lot, but all I'll say is my issue with AI has always been people use it to scam you. Like we just talked about, like the Will Smith thing. It's like, my issue with people using AI is that people use it to cheat. People use it to scam, and people use it to sell. And I think that's the ultimate problem. There's a lot of impacts with, like, you know, there's a lot of impacts with environmental issues and like moral issues. And the problem is like a lot of AI uses stolen content that's been taken without permission and then used to sell something which isn't real. A prime example is the Willy Wonka festival thing that they did in Scotland last year or whatever it was. You know, that's always been my problem with AI. I think as a concept, it's a fascinating thing. I just think it shouldn't have been released to the public as it was, and it shouldn't have been like used with. It should be built on stolen assets. That's always been my, and that's always been my problem. You know, I think as like as an idea, really fascinating. I think it's really interesting. But look at Midjourney, look at Neil Hollis. You know, famously, fuck all them online virgins for criticizing me for using other people's artwork in an art competition. Look at the Willy Wonka festival thing, where they just like uploaded a few pictures online, generated it all, and then tried to scam people out of money. Look at Will Smith, using AI generated crowds to make it seem like he's selling more tickets than he is. You know, it's just like all these things that fuck me off. You know, AI as a concept, not a bad thing. But it's when people use it to try and scam. That's what I hate. That's what really riles me up. So, yes, I would say I'm similar to this guy. Like, it's not that it's something I use daily. I'm not going to sit here and say I've never used ChatGPT for anything, because I obviously have. But, like, my issue is the scams that come with it. And the fact that people are just using it for schoolwork and just lying, you know? I'm like, fucking... It's just fucking, like... Oh, write a paper on this. It's just like, yeah, write a paper on this and I'll submit that instead. It's like, fuck off. You know? It's fucking stupid. The environmental will be getting a bigger story. There was something on Yank News the other week, a residence by the metadata said with no water pressure, so using bottled water. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. The problem is, the issue is you've got, is that because there's been such an issue with there's such an issue of people not caring about climate change and stuff. When as soon as you say AI affects the environment, they look outside, see green grass, and like, what you on about? You know what I mean? The problem is you can't. It's difficult to use the environmental issues, which are very real, as a problem, as a thing to be against AI, because you go, it causes environmental issues. You look outside, yep, green bush there, clearly fine. It's sunny and now it's raining. You know, people don't give a fuck. That's the problem. I saw the same thing. There's that metadata center, which is just like drying up, literally. It's literally slurping the land around it because it uses so much water to do it all, to keep things cool, etc. But they look outside and they don't care, you know what I mean? If people cared about climate change, they'd do so much more. But they don't. They look outside and they go, this is fine. Fucking God knows what, he's flying a private jet above me. It doesn't matter, you know? The UK is in their 5th heat wave of the year, but global warming is fake. Exactly. You can't even make it up. You know what I mean? You can't make it up. It's not real global warming. It doesn't happen. And it's fucking 40 odd degrees in the UK. You know? Exactly that. But you know, look, it's great outside. We had rain last week. It's fine. Clearly. So yeah, I totally agree. Environmental issues are very, very real. It's so hard to use as an argument because people, what is it, like, you're only affected by the things you can see and feel, even though they feel a heat wave, but they're like, well, it was cold, it's windy, I can feel cool air, there's no global warming, it snowed, you know? They don't care about climate change. You try and present nuclear power as hands down one of the cleanest and efficient, and they lose their fucking minds. Exactly. There was one time it went bad, very, very sad disaster. But ever since, it's like, no nuclear power. And then they complain because you put fucking windmill 40 miles out from everywhere where you can't even see it. And if you do see it, it kind of looks nice on the hill. You know? So yeah, so environmental issue, very real. It's just, yeah, people are just like, they're like little horses with blinkers on. Like, oh, I can see green grass over there. There's no AI, there's no environmental problems. What are you talking about? I've got water. Fucking idiots.
Do not use artificial intelligence to create content for me, and I do not use it as a way to replace my own creativity or my own thought process. For me, that's the line. I'm not going to put my voice out there or my creative work out there or a video out there where I've let the machine, so to speak, do the work for me. But when you see that short that clearly has some kind of AI upscaling on it, I think it's going to lead people to think that I am using AI to create my videos, or that it's been deep faked, or that I'm cutting corners somehow. And that's important to me. I think it will inevitably erode viewers' trust in my content or Rick's content or any of the other creators on this platform that we all watch and we all follow. When you notice something has been made with AI, I think it does sort of erode that trust. It makes you...
That's the thing. It's like, is it to erode trust and make people think it's fake? Or what someone else said in chat is that maybe that YouTube are using this AI upscaling to make it all look a little bit AI. So then none of it looks AI. You know what I mean? To try and like water down what looks AI and what looks real to try and make it look all the same. Even though YouTube are actively trying to crack down on AI generated content that's exclusively AI generated, they're also owned by Google, who have Gemini, who are trying to force it down your throat. You know what I mean? I'm scrolling TikTok and I'm looking at Catherine Ryan, the comedian, promoting Gemini at me, and I'm like, shut up. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about AI. I'm scrolling fucking dog shit memes. I'm scrolling fucking Asian guy on the boat. You know what I mean? Asian kid on a boat and fucking aura farming. That's what I want to see. I don't want to listen to someone trying to fucking plug AI at me. But yeah, is it coming from the top where they're like, make it look a bit more AI, so when we do have AI generated content mixed in with normal content, it's harder to spot because you've watched so much of it. It's kind of like taking the edge off, you know what I mean? Because that's all it takes, a little bit of desensitization. That's it, you're in. You're watching beheadings on Twitter, you know what I mean? That's all it takes, you know? That's what it used to be in the 2000s, and the way they're doing it now is like, no, you're not watching random beheadings on the internet. You're watching fucking some AI slop that's been generated with Gemini. Sponsored by Gemini. So. That's so dystopian, it's scary and believable. Yeah, literally. Literally. It's just fucking, yeah, that's all, it's just shoving AI down your throat. So, because they know people are very skeptical of it. Some people love it. Some people love it. Look at fucking Attenborough Law or whatever it's called these days. And it's all this AI generated Warhammer lore, and it gets hundreds of thousands of views, and it's like, it's not David Attenborough, it's a scam. You know? This guy, it's just AI. That picture's AI, that picture's AI, that picture's probably AI. You know? Getting 10s and 20,000 views.
Among all the legions of the Adeptus Astartes, only a few evoke a sense of grim inevitability.
That is a picture of AI read out by an AI voice for an AI channel. You know? And it's just full of people enjoying it. Thank you, we do love accolades, etc.
Like those who come without a sound, where others beat the drums.
They're just stealing. It's just theft. Thank you, Akuno, for the 34 months.
Rejoined, Akuna Matata celebrates 34 months of membership. Good evening, Mike Bad.
Thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, this channel got banned from YouTube for stealing because he called it Attenborough Law, and I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. You know what I mean? And yet he copyright claimed Oculus Imperia the other day. Absolute scumbag. So he posted the day, in case it's unclear how hard AI sloppy's content is making it to simply create on this platform, take a look at this. Today I had my first ever copyright block notice from Who, an AI slop channel called the Imperial Iterator, using David Attenborough's stolen voice. Not Games Workshop, another lore channel right here on YouTube via some channel management agency based in Los Angeles. I can't open the video, bro. I can't open the image. On behalf of Imperial Iterator, essentially it says it's like a picture that they've used in the video. I'm editing the video, will be uploaded with a new image in place of the one Imperial Iterator is falsely claiming ownership over. Hopefully still be released within a similar time frame. It's really hard out here, it's on the gameways. Please continue supporting human creators in the face of absolute bullshit. So he's just getting copyright claim from a fucking channel that is using David Attenborough's fucking voice to read the lore to you that they stole because they just typed it on chat fucking GPT, and you're like, write a video about Raven Guard, and then they read it out with David Attenborough and upload fucking pictures that don't look fucking stupid, and then they get 20,000 views. Who's watching this? Who's watching it? You fucking psychos. There's something wrong with your brain. Oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Oh, I hate scammers. I hate scammers. Why is that a hot take? Right, chat. I want a screenshot from every one of you showing me that you're not subscribed to that channel. I want a screenshot for every single one of you. And if I catch any one of you fucking subscribed, banned for life. Banned for life. Anyway, where were we?
You question the reality of what you're seeing. Is this actually real? Is this actually Rick interviewing Mike McCready, or is this actually Rhett playing this Gretsch guitar? The trust of my audience is the most important thing that I have as a YouTube creator. Whether or not you like my content or agree with what I have to say, underneath all of that is this underlying foundation that you trust what I'm making and what I'm saying and what I'm doing is truly me.
We are contrarian enough. You just got them 70 new subs. I'm going to fucking shoot myself. I'm going to fucking shoot myself.
It is my real opinion. It is my real thought. It is my real work. And replacing or enhancing my work without my consent or knowledge with some kind of AI upscaling system, not only I think erodes that trust with the audience, but it also erodes my trust in the platform of YouTube. If they're going to roll this kind of thing out without my knowledge or permission, what else are they doing in the background with my content and with my data in order to optimize the platform or to...
The classic clip of that fucking woman working for OpenAI being like, did you use YouTube videos for your content? You know, remember that one? Did you use YouTube videos?
Classic. This is really fascinating and kind of disheartening. OpenAI recently has released their
publicly available data and licensed data.
Hold on to that term, publicly available, because there's something really murky and unsure about that. And licensed data means
watch her fucking face.
Some of the data that they trained on.
So, videos on YouTube.
Did you use videos on YouTube? Nope.
Okay, just got to pause it here because that's not a face you want to see from the CT. I can't read a mind, I have no idea. But either way, this is not the face of confidence. And she's actually going to kind of openly admit to that in a second here.
I'm actually not sure about that.
Okay.
Maybe not. Did you use YouTube videos in your AI bot learning? I don't know. She is a fucking lizard in a suit. That woman is a lizard in a suit. Let's be honest. Look at her. Nobody can change their expression this fast.
And she's actually going to kind of openly admit to that in a second here.
I'm actually not sure.
Do you see that? The fucking lizard in her brain was like flicking switches, like ah! Make it look normal. Make it look normal. Ah, fucking hell.
To increase safety. All the stuff now with these age verification things that we're starting to see on the platform, where you're probably going to have to upload a picture of your ID to get access to YouTube in an unrestricted mode. A lot of things on the platform are changing right now, but this thing in particular is kind of freaky. You don't have the consent of creators that I know of. I didn't consent to this unless there was some sort of change in the terms of service that none of us were aware of, which I find also hard to believe, because typically there are people that watch this kind of thing. And when you see massive shifts in terms of service agreements, particularly in AI being able to use your content, we saw this with Adobe months ago, when Adobe changed their terms of service so that they would have access to your content and your data to train their AI algorithm. A lot of people, myself included, ended up abandoning Adobe. I switched my editing software from Premiere to Resolve as a result of that. But
I fucking hate Adobe. I'm so locked in though. I love Photoshop, but I don't use anything on the cloud. But that was one of the things they were trying to like say that if you upload anything to Adobe Cloud, then we can use it to train AI. And it's just like, bro. Thankfully, I've sorted everything locally. Got like fucking 300 gigabytes of old thumbnails, and they're not having a single one.
Seen anyone so far talk about this as far as a terms of service shift here on the YouTube platform, to where you give them permission to implement some kind of AI upscaling AI system on top of your content. If I were given the choice, I certainly would not agree to that. I would not allow YouTube or any other platform, Meta, to apply some kind of artificial intelligence to my work. No, this is where I want to hear from you. Are you noticing this in your YouTube Shorts feed? Maybe you're not a YouTube Shorts user, but for now, just jump over into Shorts and scroll a little bit, and then jump over to, Instagram or TikTok and see if you're noticing a difference in the look and feel of the content here on YouTube versus those other two platforms. Based off of what I've seen so far, my guess is that you will notice some kind of difference. For now, I don't know really what to do. I don't have any contacts at YouTube to reach out to or talk to, but I am talking to other creator friends of mine to see if they're noticing this in their content and trying to get a gauge on how they're feeling about it. But I want to know what you think. Has it made you feel like any of your favorite creators on this platform are starting to use AI to make or alter their content? Because I hope you understand that, at least as far as I know, none of us are doing this. This is YouTube. This is the platform doing this against our will or without our consent. Let me know in the comment section down below. Links to everything are down there.
Good video.
This is a different type of video than I typically do if this is your first time finding my channel.
Good video. Yeah, it's actually scary. And everything just looks like a cheap deep fake. Like I said, like this one is like a prime example. Instagram, YouTube, like look how my eyes look so weird, you know what I mean? And it looks like an oil painting, and then the wrinkles in my eyebrows are so like pronounced for some reason. But YouTube did respond, well, the YouTube liaison anyway. So someone said, "Hey, YouTube Insider, is this true? YouTube upscaling our shorts. If this isn't true, can you provide why it's misinformation?" Now I think this guy is like, I read some of his other tweets, just a bit weird, but the question is valid. No generative AI, no upscaling, said YouTube liaison. We're running an experiment on select YouTube shorts that use traditional machine learning technology to unblur, denoise, and improve clarity of videos during processing, similar to what a modern smartphone does when you record a video. So they've said, no, it's not generative AI, it's using traditional machine learning. Which is a funny way to say it's not using Gemini, in my opinion. This is telling me that they're just not using Gemini, Google's AI, or anything like ChatGPT or Midjourney or any other like well-known learning model. They're using their own system, like an internal system. which is probably probably using some sort. It is using machine learning, you know, but it's just like this is a fancy way to say no. We're not using AI. We're using machine learning, and machine learning is a form of what, like, you start to get into the weeds of what is and isn't AI. But machine learning is pretty accepted as this is artificial intelligence, where a computer is learning and doing it for you. They're not doing it themselves. They're just using traditional machine learning, which to me just says internal AI software. YouTubers are always working on ways to provide the best video quality and experience possible. We continue to take creator and viewer feedback into consideration as we iterate and improve on these features. So, like, yeah, they're not using Gemini. That's what they're trying to say. We aren't using AI, but we are using AI, is what you're saying. Yeah, they're just saying that we're not using the big five or whatever. We're using in-house machine learning, which is just another way to say AI. You know. You watch NVIDIA keynotes when they discuss machine learning, they refer to AI. Yeah, exactly. So, here's some additional context. I'm a tech nerd. I'm trying to be precise about technology. Generative AI typically refers to technologies that like transformers and large language models, which are relatively new. Upscaling typically refers to taking one resolution, like standard definition, and making it look good at high resolution. This isn't using generative AI or doing any upscaling. It's using the kind of machine learning you experience with computational photography on smartphones, for example, and it's not changing the resolution. I sincerely appreciate the feedback. So they're not using generative AI, but they are using machine learning. And then we've got to then start to ask the question of what is and isn't AI, you know what I mean? Like the famous Samsung moon photo, you know what I mean? Samsung photo of moon, you know? Like when people take pictures of the moon, so here's the pictures of the moon that this guy's taken, and then taking a picture with his phone, I think. As you can see, it adds like a texture to it, because essentially when you take pictures of... Is there a video which would be easy to explain and talk over? This is very famous in like 2003 and stuff.
Trying to make
2023, sorry.
The moon appear in my living room.
Essentially, when you take a picture with a Samsung of the moon, it automatically upscales it.
There it is. OMG.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. So previously, we found out that Samsung uses AI algorithms to learn how to add details to the...
Not a great video. Just want to
Milky Way season.
Show me an example.
One that you can replicate yourself to test your own phone to see if it does actually fake the detail of the moon. And if it does, doesn't matter. To test these out, what we're going to need is a good photo of the moon and Photoshop. We're going to put it into Photoshop. This now, we're going to center, go blur, Gaussian blur, and then we're going to open up
blurring
these
the
photos.
moon in Photoshop, and then he's going to take a picture of it with
There's
his phone.
the blur. I'm going to maximize that now and go and take a photo. It's a bit dark in here, but you should be able to see me pretty well. I've boosted the ISO on this so you can actually see me. Let's open up the camera and we'll go to 30 times zoom. Now I'm going to move back.
So he's replicating what it'd be like taking a picture of the moon on his phone.
Somewhat to the other side of the room and zoom in on that moon. That's at 30%. What I'm
just going to move. Can you see what it looks like there? Look.
Using here right.
So that's he's zoomed in on a picture of Photoshop that's blurry. It's a blurry picture of a moon.
Right now, there's a photo. It's going to do its little bit of processing. There it is there.
And there you go. Can you see it's like upscaling
That's
it?
the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's try the S25 Ultra. Here is the S25 Ultra. We're going for the 30 times zoom as well.
So again, take a picture of a blurry moon.
Oh.
It is blurry on the screen. It's not because he's zoomed in, it's blurry. He's literally blurred it in Photoshop.
And hit the shutter there.
You see it's like processing
in the back there. Let's put these on the computer.
Just bumps the contrast a little bit
and we'll just see how good they are. Here are the photos. So we've got here the S25 Ultra. We've got the S23 Ultra, and here's the original photo. And you can see there's a lot of blur going.
So as you can see, like if this, for example, this is what the YouTube liaison is referring to. Is like using smartphone technology, smartphone technology automatically like adds stuff to pictures to make them look better. Inherently, that isn't generative AI, because the way it's using it is very different. Generative AI makes something using different references, whereas the Samsung is essentially looking for a picture of the moon that kind of matches, because they've got essentially a 3D scan of the moon, because it's taken so many pictures of it. There's millions and millions of pictures of a moon. They know what it looks like, and they're kind of like looking for the best one, and they're just like kind of slapping that on top of your picture to increase the scale, increase the resolution of it. So what YouTube Liaison is saying is exactly the same. And ultimately, the way that the Samsung affects the picture of the moon isn't generative AI, because nothing's being generated. But what YouTube is actively saying is we're using machine learning to paste other things on top to then not upscale, but make the quality better. So ultimately, is that generative AI? I don't know. The thing is with it, as soon as you start adding machine learning, that is tied that is heavily tied with AI and like generative AI, you know? So I feel like YouTube is kind of sitting on the fence and being like, it's not technically generative AI. We aren't technically using generative AI. We are using internal language learning machines. You know, we're not using the big ones. We're not sending it to a data center, but we are sending it to our server down around the other office, you know? So YouTube is actively saying that, like, yeah, we are doing something to it, but we're not technically using AI. Is it AI? I'll leave that one to you, because in my opinion, it kind of is. It's just the way that they're doing it is like a roundabout way to not be like, we're not using Gemini to do this, Google's AI, but we're doing something. We're doing something to it. So yeah. So if you've watched YouTube short, you thought that looks a bit weird, especially if you watch one of mine. You know, you're like, oh, that looks a bit strange. Then yeah, it probably is a bit strange. Yeah, it's giving technically that's not AI. This is AI. We're not using that. We're using internal language models that add better definition. It's just like, bro, come on now. So an AI chef has a machine learned for identifying food items, another then is optimized for preparing veg by chopping them up, another for cooking them prepared, another that knows how to season them. Generative AI strings together lots of machine learning tools to create. Yeah, exactly. And they're saying they're not using generative AI because we're only using our internal one. So yeah, so there's your news for today. There's your AI news. There's been not a lot of Warhammer news, I won't lie. Barring everyone being fucking racist. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet for the past couple of days. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. I'm going to do pairings. If you come into All Stars this weekend, I'm going to do pairings today. I've got to just do a couple bit of admin, and I'll be doing that as well. But yeah, fun stream chat. I enjoyed our conversations about Will Smith. I really enjoyed the conversations about Will Smith, definitely. But I should be back on Friday. I'm hoping to play a game on Friday. I just need to organise one. I'm hoping to play a stream game on Friday because it is the All Stars this weekend, so we should have a bunch of people coming, which should be fun. But I'm just shocked that my fucking videos are being upscaled, bro. Must come here more often. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm alive.
Mikey! Super chat 5
Yo,
pounds.
Galahad!
Mikey getting his alibi in early before he switches to AI and denies it.
Galahad, thank you for the 5, bud. I hate AI. You know I do. You know I hate AI. The only AI I believe in is a Gundam AI. You know what I mean? The Gundam machine learning. That's all I care about. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the super chats and everyone who's resubbed and stuff like that. I really appreciate you. Thank you for continue being members. I don't get that many members, so every single one of you does make a huge impact. So thank you so much. Mikey won't be using AI. He'll be using his internal Hellstorm learning interface. That's technically not AI. It's internal language learning. You know what I mean? its internal machines. So anyway, so thanks for watching. I'll be back Friday. Appreciate you, and bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. I upload daily videos on the second channel. Appreciate you. Bye-bye now. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.